Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first edition of KARLTON Says Real Talk for 2014. Hope you guys are having a very happy new year so far. A very good year. I know I am. Blessed to be alive and just blessed to just be around all the great things that's happening, around the world and, of course, in the country or whatever. But today, I'm here. I'm privileged to be having a conversation with, you guys know him best from Hangin With Mr. Cooper. He played the annoying next door neighbor, Tyler. I'm here today with Mr. Marquise Wilson. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, I'm blessed, man. I can't even complain, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Once again, thank you so much for taking the time out your busy schedule to talk with me today. Really appreciate it.
Hey, man, you know what? The pleasure is all mine, my brother. I'm honored. You feel
me? Yeah, cool. Well, first let's start out, Marquise. Let's let the people know, get to know you a little bit. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I mean, first of all, I like to give all praises and honor to my Savior, Jesus Christ. You feel me? He is my light. He is my everything. And basically, with saying that, there's one word to describe me. And obviously, it all centers around Jesus, energy. You know what I'm saying? That's the one word that best describes me. And I've had that ever since I was a youngster, ever since I could actually comprehend life. I was a ball of energy. And one thing I've come to find out with growing up and becoming a young man, is that things aren't always what they seem, and people don't always understand things about other people. And one thing that was never understood about me was my energy from other people. It would kind of scare some people. Some people loved it, some people didn't. So when I was young, it kind of scared my teachers and the principals in school. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
In other words, I was somewhat of a class clown. Always had a natural entertaining bone within me. And so this was just something that I guess I took to by God, by natural ability through what He gave me. So my mom got me established in the industry at a very young age. At the age of 10 years old, I was welcomed into the industry, the entertainment industry, professionally through a manager who interviewed me and then liked me and took me to that next step, which was obtaining an agent. And at that time, it was a child agent, and that's where it all began for me. I was still going to school. And I was in the grind, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I owe it all to my mother, man. First of all, like I said, giving all honors and praise to God and Jesus Christ. But I owe it all to my mother, who he also strengthened and gave the ability and the vision within herself to see something that I didn't even see. I was too young. You feel me?
Yeah.
And man, she took energy, and she did what all good parents do for their children. She did something positive and constructive with it, because that could have went any other way. There was gang banging around me and all sorts of other things that all of us inner city kids, face. And so I'm really, really thankful for her vision, man, because it's just amazing how God operates, my brother, and I know you could agree with me. A lot of things that happens for us in our life, we don't even see coming.
Right.
But everything is already predestined for us anyway, whether we like it or not. You feel me? And this entertainment thing, man, like I said, it was nothing I ever wished for or even thought I could even be a part of, man. I always saw myself as an engineer or doing something with my hands. That's what I love to do. I love to build cars and work on cars. I love automotive technology, et cetera, et cetera. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Sports. And so I never saw this coming, man. I never saw it coming. So when my mom introduced it to me, I jumped onto it and latched onto it, man. And it became a career, because it became a lifestyle first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything that the human being does will become a force of habit over time, whether it be a good habit or a bad habit. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm really, really, like I said, man, I'm stoked, I'm humbled, and I'm honored to have ever been exposed to that type of a lifestyle, man. Like I said, at such an early age at that, because it shaped me as a person, my thinking, my way of thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very young, and it also prepped me for what I've been doing now, man. Which is basically just the same thing that you do, my brother, and every other normal adult. We get out there in the workforce and we work for ours. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
No, it's all good, my brother.
Okay.
You go ahead.
Okay. Well, let's hit on real quick before we head on to what you're doing now and get into what you're doing now. Let's go back a little bit. Now, again, for those of you who may remember TGIF, that was the thing of my childhood, and I know that's the thing of a lot of people. We missed that type of television. Marquise starred with Mark Curry, Raven Simone, Holly Robinson Pete, and Hangin With Mr. Cooper. Came on Friday nights. Now I know me, Marquise. I was jealous of you because you got to hang out with Raven Simone. You got to hang out with Raven Simone on the set, and that's my childhood crush right there. So of course, every time I watch TV, I was like, dang, I wish I was him because he on the set with my girl or whatever. But just tell us about that experience. I know you were young, but I'm sure you remember being a part of that show. I mean, it was a great show. One of the shows that helped shape a lot of people that are adults now. So just tell us about your experience on Hangin' With Mr. Cooper.
Wow, man. Well, first of all, man, I really appreciate again hearing all that. You know what I mean? It's just amazing every time I hear this from other people because I never, like I said, saw myself in this position, man. Hanging with Mr. Cooper was by far the best years of my life. You know what I'm saying? That show, the people within the show, on and off the camera, might I add. You see what I'm saying? Because it takes so many people to create a production, besides the ones that we see, you know? We were all family, man. We were all family. As for Raven Simone, man, I totally feel you. Like, I had a crush on her, too. Quiet as kept. A lot of people really didn't know that. And they kind of wanted to place that upon us because of our characters. But, you know, it started out as a crush, man, because she's a beautiful, very, very intelligent young lady now, you know, but she was a little girl at that point. And she was magnificent, man. So I couldn't know. Every guy had a crush on her that was around her age. You feel me? Yeah. But, I mean, as the years progressed, man, and, you know, we began working with each other longer and longer from, you know, 93 all the way to 97, man, going into 98. It became more of a family unit, man, and I started to look at her as my little sister. You know what I'm saying? And I actually ended up having the opportunity to go to Atlanta, Georgia around that time to do some work with Jamie Foxx and some other celebrities called the Palooza. And, you know, Raven Simone is originally from Atlanta, Georgia, so I had the honor of actually being invited to her estate. You know, I stayed over with her and her family, her beautiful mother, my Mama Lydia. You know, Mama Lydia, what's up? What's up to the Pyramid family, to Raven, to everybody hanging with Mr. Cooper, Mark Curry, Holly Robinson, P. Sandra Quarterman, Omar Good. I want to just throw that quick shout out to all of y'all. Rest in peace, Nell Carter. I love you. We all love you and miss you. All of them. I love y'all and miss y'all. You know, it was just a real big family unit, big dog. And I'm really, like I said, I'm overjoyed, I'm honored, and there's no vocabulary that I can actually put together to describe how I really truly feel within myself. You feel me?
Yeah.
About that experience. It was definitely a life-changing and breathtaking experience, which I still have the blessing of living out as we speak. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, I know I was excited because they recently just brought back Hey with Mr. Cooper on Nickelodeon. So we're watching the reruns now. I mean, they used to show reruns too back in the day, but I mean, they just now showing it, and now we have a whole new generation that's watching the show and falling in love with the show. And that's what I love about shows like Hey with Mr. Cooper, Family Matters, The Cosby Show, A Different World, just shows like that. It really is. We need more shows like that, and we need shows like that to come back. And it's just you guys just definitely did something brilliant. I know it definitely was a crew, a team, a whole team, but just that whole era. It was just that was some great television, you know, and it's something that we could all watch together as a family, and we could all just watch it, laugh, and also learn something. So definitely was a great era. Now, I don't know if you heard or not, but Bill Cosby has actually inked a deal with NBC to come back to television. He's actually starting a whole new show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
just what we need. Am I right, my good man?
Yeah, I agree. And now my idea, I don't know if they're gonna do this or not, but my idea was I would love to see an actual Cosby Show kind of revamp, like bring everybody back, and how are they doing now? I think that would be pretty hot, and I think that would be cool to do.
Absolutely.
And you know what I'm saying, like bring the family unit together and how we tackling family issues in 2014. I think that would be something that we definitely need to see.
That would be magnificent, man. It would be magnificent if they could do that for a few of those shows, like you said, that, you know, that resided within those times. If they could, you know, revamp and bring them back, that would be incredible.
Right.
Obviously, Bill Cosby being, you know, one of the leaders of those times, you know, and really conducting African American sitcom entertainment. You feel
me?
Right. You know, I mean, it's obviously a wonderful plateau and foundation for him to lead that way again by coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so what that's going to do, as you and I both know, and everybody else that's listening, that's going to bring about and open up a whole new door, man. That's going to bring about a whole new avenue to television. And hopefully it's going to rekindle some of those old memories and some of those old, what can I say, things that we used to live by, those old ways of doing things as far as the TV world. Maybe those things will come back into play. You know, we'll get away from this reality television thing and get back into more reality-type entertainment, because those sitcoms were still reality TV shows, my friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just were artistically written and designed prior to the camera being rolled. You know what I mean?
Right. I agree. I definitely agree. I just, like I said, sadly, you know, rest in peace to James Avery, Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. What I want is I want people to come together to just reunite, because my thing is, like I said, I've been saying they should have done a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion a long time ago, and now, you know, James Avery's passed away. So, I mean, they could still do something, but it's not going to be the same without, of course, Uncle Phil, because he was such a big part of the show. So, with shows like, you know, like with The Cosby Show, Different World, Hangin' With Mr. Cooper, I would love to see y'all come back together and at least do like one reunion movie or something, the TV movie. I think that would just bring so much life back to television. You know what I'm saying? I just think that would just ignite some kind of flame to bring the type of TV that we used to have back and bring it to 2014, so this new generation can really see television and really learn something from entertainment. But, you know, that's just my opinion.
And I agree with you 200%, my brother. If that was a percentage, you feel me?
Yeah, I agree with you.
I agree with you, man. And what's so amazing about time is, you know, we evolve in time. You know what I mean? And the thing that we have now with this new generation is we have a whole new galaxy of entertainment style. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing, man. These young cats coming out, these young children, these young entertainers, you know, that are doing their thing musically and in the industry.
Yeah.
You know, in acting, as far as film and television. They're really, really doing some amazing things, and they have some amazing new creativity to bring to the talent field, to the entertainment field. So if we could revamp and bring back the structure that we all have come to know, especially you and I, you know, people of our age and our time, man, that would be off the hook. You already know.
Oh, yeah.
It would be off the hook, man. And then, like, the level of intellect, I think, would also surpass where we are, you know? Because the reality television show, you know, in my opinion, because I got to keep it 100, man. That's the kind of man I am. I've grown to be that, and I thank God for that. I don't really like a lot of the reality TV that I'm seeing these days, because a lot of it tears down our women, okay? It destroys our women. It makes the public and society view our women, a lot of our women, as sexual objects. And what it's doing is it's enticing the young girls in our communities, in our society, to think, oh, well, the only way that I can actually accomplish anything in this life is to dress promiscuous and act seductive. We're seeing this in commercials even. You know what I'm saying, my brother?
Yeah.
You know, Carl's Jr., for example. You know, I mean, you can't even watch a burger commercial now without there being some woman that they're using to advertise that product with a bikini on or something. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what is this doing to the mindset of our young girls that are coming up, you know? And so that's why we definitely need to go back to the type of television that we had, most definitely, where it was just clean, comedic entertainment, you know? And there was nothing else to it but that, and like you said, we learned from it. You know, there would be increased the peace episodes, you know, where there was some type of violence that went on within the school, and then it was all taken care of at the end. You know, those are the type of strong messages that we need to bring back about. You know, we need to get away from this circle that we're in that's just involving, you know, looking good and being sexy. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
It's way more to life, man, and to our world. And basically, it's way more to the avenues of what our children need to be exposed to than just those in the entertainment field. And unfortunately, that's what I'm seeing, man. As I've sat back and observed for the last decade, you know what I'm saying, and done my homework on the outskirts of the industry, I've seen pretty much a larger percentage of that being put to the forefront versus so much more than what we can bring.
I agree, man. Now that, like I said, now that you've grown up, and we're grown men now, and you've been a part of the industry. What are you doing now? Are you still acting, or have you decided to go another route?
Well, for a while, I too had a lot of growing up to do. You know, a lot of experiences that God has allowed me to be a part of and to come out of. You see what I'm saying? So what I've been doing, like I said, is I've been in the observing field, but I've also been in the learning field. And what I've done is I've tried to put all that together And I want to be on the more productive side myself of things as far as the entertainment business is concerned. So I've been writing, I've been putting together short little pieces to my life because I would like to basically compose a documentary movie, if you will.
Okay.
I already have a name documented and registered through Writers Guild of America. It's called Adolescence, and it's not spelled as a normal adolescent, but it's spelled ADOLESSONS. And the way I spelled it means this: it means that we as adults, you and I and everyone else that's an adult, we never stop learning lessons. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Adolescence is, as you know, it is defined as a stage in our life, you know, where we go through it and we complete it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we never really complete that stage, my brother. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because we always learn every single day of our lives, no matter how old we get. So the name of my movie is Adolescence, and that's why I spelled it that way. And basically, that's what the definition of that movie is, that we never stop learning. You know, I've come this far, and I'm still learning every single day. And the main focus on the movie, basically, is just to tell my story. Just tell my story, man. Everybody always asks me the question that you're interviewing me on, what am I doing now? And so I figured that this will be the best way to answer that question by being the same artistic person that everyone has already known me as, and letting people know where I've been and what I've done and what I've been doing and what I had to go through to be where I am now psychologically. And then hopefully that can help some younger people too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
So that's my major project right now. I'm in the process of really just, if I could just get myself a nice production team, then we can go pretty much ASAP. But right now I'm doing everything on my own, so it's taking me a little bit longer. You know, I'm using my own equipment, which is not too much more further than my iPhone and my MacBook. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I hear you.
I'm trying to get the message out one way or the other, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't take much to get a message out. And that message could be big, no matter how you get it out. Feel me?
I hear you. And well, I'm gonna put it out there. Like I said, if you need help, I know we on two different sides of the country, but if you need my help, brother, you got it. So.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you letting me know that. We are definitely connected as of today. You feel me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say, I'm gonna put it out there. I woke up this morning. And I turned on the TV and Mr. Cooper was on. I was watching the show, and Marquise's character Tyler was on the screen. I forgot what episode it was. I think they was building a playhouse for Nicole or whatever. That's Raven's character. And I was thinking, I was like, I wonder what he's doing now. I was just curious, and so I looked him up and I found him, and I just reached out. I said, hey man, I just wanted to reach out to you. Hope all is well. I'm watching Mr. Cooper now, and I just wanted to reach out and see how he was doing. And lo and behold, this brother hit me back. And, you know, we've been talking back and forth basically all day. So, you know, like to me, honestly, I'm all about divine connections. And I just feel that this is definitely a divine connection from God. And today, you know, I just feel a genuine friendship with you, just talking with you and everything. So, like I said, brother, if you need me, I'm here. So I'm here for you if you need me, bro.
Hey, man, that's real talk, man, if I've ever heard, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with you, again, 200%. And we're about to fly, man. We're about to take flight. You included. We're a team now. I've also been working on music production. So, you know, a lot of the soundtrack is already taken care of because I can provide a lot of the tracks. I'm looking to include as many people as possible, man, who sees the vision and wants to be a part of the team, man. I'm trying to get my name, Wilson's Got Talent, as you already know. I'm trying to get that name and everything to be the foundation of my production company and to go from there, man. So these are the big plans for the future for Marquise, if the Lord says the same. You know what I mean?
Amen. I hear you. I hear you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we're going to close out this interview. Before we do, again, KARLTON Says is a blog that's about television. And I know you're a very busy man, but when we close out, we do this with everybody that I interview. If you have time, what on television are you watching? I already know it's not reality TV, but like if you have a favorite show, what are you checking out?
Oh yeah. As far as regular television, what I'm watching right now, I gotta say I love what is it? With my boy Charlie Sheen. I can't even think of the name right now. I'm having a brain fart. Two and a Half Men. Is that what it's called?
Talking about the old show he was on, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 2.5 Men. Yeah.
I love that show. I just love the comedic timing between all three of the guys, the young guy and the two veteran actors, of course, Charlie Sheen. I just love I love their comedic timing. You know what I mean? As far as regular television is concerned, that definitely still stands. I watch Friends. I watch a lot of the old stuff too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I can, if I can catch Hangin' With Mr. Cooper, Family Matters, Martin, or any of those shows on satellite television, I'm with it. And, you know, I'm totally supportive of all that. But a lot of the stuff that I really watch right now basically is the news. Like I said, Two and a Half Men, and whatever comes on regular TV, because I really don't even have time to watch TV as much as I would like to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, between working and trying to create myself, I try to keep the TV off as much as possible, you know, and just try to stay into a zone in which I can always think and be able to put something on record or paper.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Well, Marquise, bro, thank you so much. First off, for being the first interview of 2014, but most importantly, thank you for sharing your heart with me and sharing your heart with those who are listening. Again, brother, this is a friendship. This is a brotherhood, and I feel connected to you divinely. And like I said, we gonna fly. And like I said again, bro, you need me. You got the number. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. And one love to everybody that's listening. And thank you very much for all the support.
No problem. No problem, man. No doubt. No doubt.
Man.
All right, guys.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year to you too, man. All right, guys. That is it for KARLTON Says Real Talk for 2014. That's the first one. Thank you to Marquise Wilson for stopping in to talk with us today. You never know who's going to be next, so definitely make sure you guys tune in to KARLTONSays.com on a daily. I'm Carlton T. Clay, and that is it for today. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.